Happy 2023 from all of us here at the Cincinnati and Hamilton County Public Library. My name's Alyssa and I work here at the Adult Learning Center at the main library. I hope your New Year's off to a strong start and maybe you've set some New Year's resolutions. So let's take a look at some of our library's resources that can help you along your journey this year. Before we dive into the catalog, let's take a look at America's top New Year's resolutions for 2023. This data comes from a Statista Global Consumer Survey of U.S. respondents who have made one or several resolutions. The top three all pertain to getting healthier, with Americans saying they want to exercise more, eat healthier, and lose weight. Americans are also concerned with finances, with 39% saying they want to save more money and 19% saying they want to reduce spending on living expenses. Finally, they want to improve their quality of life, with 37% saying they want to spend more time with family and friends, 20% saying they want to spend less time on social media, and 19% saying they want to reduce stress on the job. In addition to this data, Forbes reports that Americans' top 2023 career goals are getting a raise or promotion and improving work-life balance. With those resolutions in mind, let's take a look at some of the resources the library has to offer. I'm going to start by searching the catalog for the word workout, with those health goals in mind. Now this brings up quite a few results. So let's say I want to filter it just to be books, maybe books about working out. And I'll include ebooks as well. I also want to make sure that they are books for adults. That way I don't get a bunch of books for kids or teens. And maybe I also want to make sure that it is nonfiction books, not fiction books. Since I think for most of my searches I will want these filters applied, I'm going to turn on active filters, just so that way I don't have to keep adding them to my search. Now with those filters applied, let's see what resources we have to look at. We've got the New York City Ballet Workout, the 1 Minute Workout, the Micro Workout Plan, 15 minutes or less. We've got Math Workout for the GED, so if you're working out your brain rather than your body, the Full Spirit Workout, the Home Workout Plan for Beginners, Little Black Book of Workout Motivation, the Strength Training Anatomy Workout, Pure Hard Workout, No Excuses Fitness Workout. Lots of books that might help me get started on a workout plan if I don't already have something in mind. I might also want to search for healthy food if I'm thinking about wanting to eat a bit healthier. And again, we can see that those filters applied here as well. We've got healthy foods, fact versus fiction, the healthy homemade pet food cookbook, so if you want your pet to get healthy with you as well. Good housekeeping, good food for a healthy heart. Cooking light, healthy food choices, a vegetarian recipe book, a book about superfoods, more food for cats and dogs, food for healthy kids. And let's say I wanted to add a filter maybe to have only cookbooks. I could do that as well. And this would narrow down my selection just a bit more, so that way it's really focused on those cookbooks if that's what I'm looking for. So healthy soul food cooking, healthy trail food book, Latin comfort foods made easy. Again, lots of options, and these might be a little bit more focused if that's what I'm looking for. Now I want to remove that cookbooks filter if I'm not looking for more cookbooks. Otherwise, that active filter will continue to apply to my other searches. Now let's say I want to search for books within a certain subject. So I know that books with the subject cooking, and then in parentheses, natural foods, has some cookbooks that I already like in it. So I want to see maybe what other books there are. But Hungry Girl Simply Comfort, feel-good favorites for your slow cooker and air fryer. The Whole30 slow cooker. Plant You, so plant-based recipes, vegan recipes, air fryer dinner, healthy meal prep, more plant-based books, Fast and Easy for the Whole30 diet. Again, lots of really great options here. And maybe I also want to look for some books on weight loss, maybe just in general. So I'll use the keyword search because I find that's generally the best place to start. And see maybe what books they have about weight loss, maybe the science of weight loss, or maybe some tips and tricks that aren't just diet books. We have Weight Loss, an Alternative Medicine Definitive Guide, Weight Loss, Exercise, and Health Research, Prediabetes, Weight Loss Solution, Mediterranean Diet, the DASH Diet, Meal Prepping for Weight Loss, Visualization for Weight Loss for people who feel too much. So if you tend towards emotional eating, maybe this book would be helpful. Again, more DASH Diet. Lots of books, and if you have a specific diet you're looking for, you could try searching that as well. But I'm going to pivot to look at some books pertaining to issues related to money. So let me try looking up Save Money. That brings up 178 results. So saving money while traveling, saving money on healthcare, protecting the environment and saving money, ways to save money every day, ways to save, grow, and invest your money, small business, save money using independent contractors, maybe if you run a business, ways to save money on a wedding, maybe you have a wedding or someone you know has a wedding coming up and they're looking for ways to save money. Lots of great books here. Some people also may be thinking about just overall financial wellness. And that's a topic that we have a lot of books on at the library. It's like for this specific search, we have 13, but other searches related to that might bring up even more results. The Well-Fed Writer, so if you're a freelancer, finding ways to be financially self-sufficient, live well on less than you think, achieving financial freedom, worry-free family finances, A Woman's Roadmap to Financial Well-Being, all sorts of different books on financial wellness. And then finally, let's take a look at debt-free. I know a lot of people who are trying to figure out ways to reduce the debt that they carry, student debt, credit card debt, other kinds of debt, and this debt-free search has gotten increasingly popular. So we've got 35 results. Debt-free, your guide to personal bankruptcy without shame. So if you're going through filing for bankruptcy and you're figuring out how to work through that, maybe that's a good book for you. Or Debt-Free for Life, The Finish Rich Plan for Financial Freedom. Debt-Free Degree, so getting through college without student loans. The Spender's Guide to Debt-Free Living, How a Spending Fast Helped Me Get from Broke to Badass in Record Time. The Debt-Free Spending Plan, different ways to get your spending under control and to reduce the debt that you already carry or to prevent yourself from taking out future debt. Next, let's look at some topics related to quality of life. So maybe time management. That's something I always find myself thinking about at the new year. How can I spend my time better? And that brings up 628 results. Lots of books on time management, thinking and working smarter, getting more done with less stress by efficiently managing your time. We've even got Successful Time Management for Dummies. That For Dummies series is great. It's so great at breaking things down and making things really easily understandable. Time Management Magic, How to Get More Done Every Day, Move from Surviving to Thriving. I know we all feel like we could just use just a couple more minutes in the day, and effective time management is a great way to magically seem like you've turned back the clock for yourself. Maybe you're also thinking about your social media usage, and you want to see some of the research or books that have been published about social media. And a keyword search will do that for us as well. We've got 813 results, and not all of them are about quitting social media, but some of them are about social media in general, maybe some about social media marketing. But you will see a lot of books about deleting your social media or reducing your dependence on it. The 10 arguments for deleting your social media accounts right now. Also paired with succeed with social media like a creative genius. So maybe you're trying to reduce your personal social media usage, but maybe for work you're trying to increase it and trying to work that balance. Social media for seniors. Use social media to find your dream job. Breaking the social media prism. Social media for social good. Now, if you're really looking for motivation to break out of that social media or tech addiction cycle, the subject search for internet psychological aspects tends to bring up some really enlightening results. Starting with The Shallows, What the Internet is Doing to Our Brain. Behind Their Screens, What Teens Are Facing and Adults Are Missing. 24/6, The Power of Unplugging One Day a Week. This book is really great if you're looking to do a tech detox and maybe even ditching all screens one day per week. Smarter Than You Think, How Technology is Changing Our Minds for the Better, so maybe a more optimistic look than some of the other ones. Virtually You, The Dangerous Powers of the E-Personality. Super Better, A Revolutionary Approach to Getting Stronger, Happier, Braver, and More Resilient. Social Media Wellness, so maybe learning how to live with social media, not cutting it out completely, but figuring out how to balance it. The Chaos Machine, the inside story of how social media rewired our minds and our world. Sounds really interesting considering how much social media affects things on a day-to-day basis, and things just seem like they get so crazy sometimes. Finally, let's take a look at some books related to career. I'm going to start by looking up Get Promoted to see what we might have on that topic. Oh, and I did a subject search, so I should switch that over to keyword, and let's see what we have here. Much better. How not to get promoted. So fix the self-sabotaging behaviors that are holding you back. That could be really helpful if you find that you're not getting that promotion. You're wondering what you're doing that could be causing that. Also, get paid more and promoted faster. 1001 ways to get promoted. 50 ways to get promoted. This is Who We Hire, How to Get a Job, Succeed in It, and Get Promoted, the definitive career guide from decision makers in the selection process. Then The Unforced Error, Why Some Managers Get Promoted While Others Get Eliminated. Lots of books that might help you think about your career advancement path differently or give you some good tips in order to promote faster. You can make 2023 the year that you get that raise. Speaking of raises, let's try searching Get a Raise. And here we've got 61 results. So get a raise in 7 days. That seems really quick, but 10 salary savvy steps to success. how to ask for a raise without getting fired, 24 other assertiveness techniques for the office, how to get the raise you want in 90 days or less, fair pay. Some of these are about raising pets or raising children, so that's not really the career sort of raising that we're looking for. But if you're looking for maybe getting a pet or having kids in 2023, maybe those books are relevant to you as well. And finally, I'm going to just search for career success. So we've got books on social networking, just general skills for career success, the walk-on method to career and business success, 100 conversations for career success, mid-career success guide, networking, pathways to career success, all sorts of resources related to succeeding more generally in your career. We've got 350 results to go through for that one. In addition to all of those great books that we looked at in the catalog, we also have a lot of online resources here at the library. So I'm going to check out this services dropdown, and I'm going to look at our research databases. And then I'm just going to click on View All. First, I'm going to take a look at our health resources. And I want to draw your attention to this resource called Consumer Health Complete. This resource has full-text journals, magazines, and reference books dealing with health, wellness, fitness, and nutrition, covering all sorts of things with a focus on complementary, holistic, and integrated approaches to health and wellness. So if I just click here on the header, that'll bring me over to the website. Now, I've already signed in, but you'll have to sign in with your library card number and your PIN number. And you can see we have a wide variety of topics here. Trending topics include mental health as it relates to social media, dementia, child maltreatment, autism, cancer, diabetes, eating disorders, physical fitness, exercise, diets, sports, substance abuse, pregnancy and childbirth, environmental and public health, lots of topics. And then you're also able to browse or search for a specific topic. We also have resources related to money. So I'm going to take a look at this investing header. And again, I'm going to direct your attention here to Morningstar Investment Research Center, which provides a broad range of investment information to research more than 23,000 stocks and mutual funds, to build and analyze an investment portfolio, and to learn about stocks, mutual funds, and portfolios. So if I click on this, again, you'll have to log in with your library card number, but you can learn about stocks, funds, ETFs, and you can even learn more about these different investment tools and investment terminology. I know that I still have a lot to learn on this front. So I might be checking out the Investing Classroom, the Portfolio X-Ray, the Retirement Cost Calculator, or the College Cost Calculator, because that can really help you learn how to optimize your finances. They also have articles and videos. So this can be a really, really great learning resource. We also have resources for people who are thinking about starting their own business. We've got a bunch of different databases of news stories and articles from business magazines, journals, and about company profiles, industry profiles, and market research reports. But we also have something called the Small Business Reference Center, which provides full text resources for many reference books and magazines that address topics such as how to create a business plan, operations management and sales, and growing or rescuing an existing business. So they also have videos that include interviews, lessons learned, features, lectures and how-to videos that can help business people succeed in all aspects of managing a business. So if I click through here, you'll see again, we've got browsing by category or browse by popular sources. So maybe by business area, industry information by small business type, business basics, the startup kit, and business plans. You've also got books here that could be really helpful, and you can also search for something more generally. Maybe you're not thinking about starting your own business, but you are thinking about how to really move forward in your own career. And maybe you don't have a high school diploma, and that seems like it might be holding you back a bit. Well, the library has something called Career Online High School that offers adults the opportunity to earn their high school diploma and a career certificate to go along with it. This program is open to adult residents who are at least 21 years old and have successfully completed 8th grade and wish to earn their high school diploma. So you'll need a library card in good standing, but it's a really great option for those who maybe don't want to take the GED or have some test anxiety. This might be a good option for getting that high school diploma in order to take your career search to the next level. The library also has a bunch of resources for people looking to continue their education independently. So I'm going to go to the Services dropdown, and then under For Adults, I'm going to click on Adult Education. And this brings us to the Adult Education page. Right here at the top, we have a button that allows you to schedule an appointment with staff at the Adult Learning Center if you want a one-on-one appointment, which can be done in person or online. But we also have these online resources and research databases that are great for adult learners looking to learn independently. First, we have O'Reilly, which is really great for anyone looking to advance their knowledge or improve their skills in technology, business, or other topics like that. I found that they tend to be fairly tech heavy or business heavy, not so much in the creative or arts spheres, but they're really, really great if you're looking to learn about starting a business or learning how to code. We also have LinkedIn Learning, which has video tutorials for software, technology, creative, and business subjects, but also a lot more than that. I found that they have a very wide range of topics and a lot of courses. It's a great resource, and I would highly recommend checking it out. Maybe learning a language is on your goals for 2023, and that's where Transparent Language Online comes in. They have over 100 languages, and you're able to pick and choose which languages you want to learn, and I found it's a really, really great language learning program. We also have a program called Treehouse, which offers self-paced courses on a variety of advanced technology-related topics. So that could be coding, web design, and app creation, or other topics. This is a very popular resource, so sometimes you may encounter a wait list, so you might have to wait a little bit before you're able to enroll. And then finally, we have Universal Class, which gives you access to over 500 online continuing education classes, including office skills, career training, homeschooling, entrepreneurship, and health. So we looked at some catalog resources as well as some online resources that can help you with all of your New Year's resolutions this year. We hope to see you again next time for another Lunch and Learn. Bye.